God has given me a State of the Union address. The Spirit of the Lord gave me the word marching orders. Playtime over, it's the big league. Marching orders are when you get instruction from a superior officer for troops to depart. You will start seeing this in the natural and in the spiritual. Marching orders are a dismissal or a sending off. The Spirit of the Lord says, my sons, my daughters, I'm about to give you your marching orders if I haven't done so already, just like when I gave Joshua the orders to march around Jericho. The marching orders are specifically designed for you with your unique gifts, abilities, experiences, and temperament in mind. In order to get your marching orders, you will have had to have went through basic training. Your basic training was your wilderness season. In order to have passed basic training, you will have had to complete your wilderness season. That may have looked different for each one of you. In order to have passed my test, you have had to complete these 3 requirements. You would have to complete a healing process. The reason why this was important is so that you can see life from my perspective and through a clean filter. I wanted to remove all the stains of life that aren't supposed to be there so you can be made new, so you can operate at full capacity. I will not tolerate any more bleeding on people in this next season. The people who have not done this part of the process will end up on the injured reserves until they are made well again. You will still be eligible for benefits, but not the same as if you went through the healing process to heal the areas that I have made you aware of. Number 2, know your purpose. You will have to know your purpose in the time ahead. You should have come out of your wilderness season knowing what your purpose is, not your position, because that will change, but what your true purpose is. You must know what I have created you to do and what problem you were created to solve. The reason why this is important is because with the time that is upon us, it can literally get you killed operating in the wrong territory outside of what I have graced and covered you to do. Once you move outside of my grace, I can no longer protect you. Operating outside of my grace will cause fragging or expose you to unnecessary warfare, like what they call in the military as friendly fire, which is during a war, a shooting that is hitting you from your own side, not necessarily from the enemy, which you see happening in real time. The third one is completion of assignment or creating what I have called you to create. There were things I have called you to create and do in your wilderness. It won't be all that I call you to create, but I was specific about what you were to create while you were in your wilderness season for a reason. I needed to know I can trust you with the few. I needed to know I can trust you to fulfill a mission, no matter the circumstances or what things look like in the natural. I needed to know you trust me no matter how crazy the task was, even if it didn't make sense. This test was used to fine-tune your hearing, your emotions, your uniqueness, your obedience, and sacrifice. I needed to see if you could exercise the fruit of the Spirit: faithfulness, gentleness, joy, love, peace, kindness, goodness, and patience. I needed to know you can handle being misunderstood. I needed you to develop your own voice and to see you stand 10 toes down on who you are and what I have created you to do. If you have checked off these 3 requirements, you are ready for deployment. No, I have never asked for perfection or for you to get everything right. That is what I'm here for. Through this process, I have been developing you as a weapon. All of your unique skills will be used for this war. I have been building up your endurance and confidence the whole time. I have developed an army of people who have not necessarily been used before because I am doing something new. Just like in World War II to now, the military doesn't use the same weapons, and either do I. I am using you to attack in similar ways to what happened in 9/11. People did not see that attack coming because nothing like that had ever happened. I will be using you the same manner as in the same manner as the military does. When warfare changes, the weapons must change. You are the chosen ones who will get the first round of orders because I will be using you to pull up the other soldiers who I'm going to send to you, for they too are chosen. I will have you train them in all the required areas so they too can exit their wilderness season and be ready for deployment. You will be used to transform, equip, and lead. You will be mantled or already considered my Joshuas and Josephs. Joshua is called to lead in this pagan world. Remember, what Acts is to the church, Joshua is to the people. You are being called out and chosen to war for my people. Some of you will be my Joseph, raised to save your brothers and sisters in the famine. All my resources will come through you. I trust you. Warning, as a leader, you will have to work with a double consciousness or a double psychology, which is a condition in which two distinct, unrelated mental states coexist. You will be seeing things in the spirit and experiencing different things at the same time. You will be experiencing dreams and seeing nightmares at the same time. You will be thriving and be burdened at the same time. It will feel lonely, but you are not alone, for I will never leave you or forsake you. You have been trained for this feeling, for it is what I have prepared you for through your wilderness season. So you are stronger than you know. The loneliness will come from me trusting you and showing you things you won't necessarily be able to share, but to cover in prayer, for you are my battle axes. You will experience loneliness from being misunderstood because your gift usage will be unique, so people won't understand. But only you can do what you can do. No two people will be the same. They may be similar, but not the same. No two people will move the exact same way in their gifts. And what people don't understand, they will condemn. It will be okay because I will fight for you. You will have to trust me to fight these battles and know that I will, while you stay focused on what I have called you to do. My strategy won't make logical sense because it's so the enemy can't see or predict what you will do next. The enemy can't hit a moving target, and that's what you will be. Get used to different. If you can't and are stuck in your ways, you can't be used. You will have to be willing to be used different. Every time there's a new war in the military, you get new assignments. Your purpose will be the same, but you will have to be willing to let your position change. Remember, I am the master strategist. It's like in sports. The opponent often studies the opposing team's tapes and plays before they play. The enemy studies yours as well in the same way. So if you ran the same play and they already know what you're going to do, the play will be blocked. This is the same in the natural and spiritual, which is why I will be having you run different plays and moving in silence. The marching orders will be of two types, general and specific. The role of the Army is going to be to prevent conflict by maintaining credibility based on capacity, readiness, and modernization. It averts miscalculations by potential adversaries. To shape, the Army shapes the environment by sustaining strong relationships with other Army members, building their capacity, and facilitating strategic access. To win. If prevention fails, the Army rapidly applies its combined arms capabilities to dominate the environment and win decisively. I will leave you with this. A weapon is only as good as the person using it. Your prophetic voice will be your weapon in this season. Your ability to use it with strength, agility, and precision can determine the outcome of many battles. It will take perseverance to continue to obey me when the command doesn't make sense or seem to be productive from your perspective. You will have to rest when I say rest, go when I say go, move when I say move, sow when I say sow, and shake the dust off your feet when I say shake the dust off your feet. War is not pretty, so you will have to be strong and courageous. And always remember, I will never leave you or forsake you. I will bless you even in the war. Study and meditate on my word daily so your mind can stay strong. Spend time with me and stay in constant worship. The verses I will leave you with are 2 Chronicles 15:7. But as for you, be strong and courageous, for your work will be rewarded. Joshua 1:9. This is my command, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Romans 12:2. Don't copy the behavior and customs of the world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. And Psalm 62:6. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress where I will not be shaken. Your cadence will be the Bible verses that I will download in your spirit. It is time. Some of you have allowed your wilderness season to become your state of being. I am calling you out of that right now. You are to officially leave the old season behind you. It's like when you're a baby, there comes a time when you have to get off the bottle, because if you don't get off the bottle after a certain time, the baby will get bottle rot, and it can cause a stop in their development, because at a certain point, they were supposed to switch over to solid foods. Just like with babies, you too have to switch over to solid foods. No more prolonged bottle feeding. You too have matured to solid food. I have called you for such a time as this. That time is now. No more delay. It's time to run the plays. Playtime over. This the big league. You have been given favor and dominion, for my spirit is upon you. Joshua's, rise up. Joseph, rise up. God is on your side.